I guess it's like where we show Stop Cruising and we don't.
Boys.
Have you seen Cruising?
Yeah,
No.
I haven't seen Cruising.
Stav hasn't seen it. Someone actually DM'd me and said we should do an episode where we show Stav cruising and we don't tell him what it's about.
I think I know what it's about. Isn't it Al Pacino being gay for
Right,
pay?
it's literally
No,
it's
he's-
called Cruising. Guess what it's about?
No, he's a cop, so he has to be gay to solve him, to find a
Does
serial
he have
serial
gay
killer.
sex?
There's a serial
No,
killer.
but there's a scene where he's in a gay club and like they give him a rag. I guess it's like how people used to do poppers or whatever. And he sniffs it and then he starts dancing super hard to the music and it's incredible, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because like the premise of the movie, it's like kind of like a horror movie, I guess, or a drama. There's a guy going around killing gay guys, so he has to go undercover as a gay guy. But it's like New York in like the early 1980s or
Yeah.
whatever. So like the reality is like scarier than that movie, which is like somebody's like, "Chief, somebody's going around killing gay guys." And then they go, "Oh, case closed."
Yeah.
And that's the end of the movie.
Right.
And then they just don't. And they just let all those
the cops
gay
are
guys.
like, good.
Yeah, good. It's fucking hilarious.
It's what's his name? It's Friedkin who did the Exorcist.
Freaking.
He did The Exorcist. He did
William
Rosemary's
Friedkin.
Baby. He did
No, Rosemary's
Silence of the Lambs.
No,
He did,
Rosemary's Baby was
Tiny Toons
Polanski.
Adventures.
Tiny Toons Adventures. He did
Is it Friedkin?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's right.
Now you're confusing me.
That's all. Yeah, he did all those. Gladiator.
Gladiator. Silence of the Wolves.
But for the gay club,
Dances with Wolves.
for the gay club, they got
Silence of the Wolves would be a cool movie where there's a guy going around murdering trans people. Like he's going around killing Buffalo Bills.
I see.
And then they have to consult a brilliant but insane doctor who shoves people up his ass. And it's the opposite of Silence of the Lambs.
I see. 'Cause,
Dr.
'cause
Hannibal Rectum.
The opposite of being a cannibal is putting people in your ass.
Yeah. Dr. Lecter, what can you tell me about, he's like, well, Clarice, I had a nice glass, poured a glass of Chianti up my ass. And then I shoved our good friend Arthur up my ass.
with Papa Bean.
Yeah.
But they got
Just him like walking out of that middle where he escapes in the middle of the movie, and it's just a police officer with someone's legs coming out of their ass, and he just walks out.
Kicking the legs. Yeah.
Somebody's just walking out with the rest of the police officers. Dr. Hannibal Rectum. They call him the opposite of Hannibal Lecter. Dr. Opposite.
That is, yep. They're like, wow, that's pretty.
Silence of the
A
Wolves.
pretty literal opposite to eating people, I guess. Technically, is putting them in your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, basically my idea for the movie is, you've all heard of Silence of the Lambs. Well, we've done plenty of spin-offs, and they've all been failures. And I think the problem is that you need to hit the notes that were popular with the original movie, but you gotta invert it. So it's called The Silence of the Wolves.
Yes.
And now it's insane SJW, pardon my language, cunts going around getting guys like Buffalo Bill fired. And this is before he was a murderer. So we're seeing it gives him humanity because we're seeing, okay, well, this guy wants to kill bitches, throw them in a hole where their skin is closed. Why are they doing that? Well, it's because some fucking busybody chatty Cathy started talking about he, tried to grab my tits on social media, and then boom, guess who's not working at the Discovery Channel anymore? Guess who's no longer a janitor at the Discovery?
Yeah, and also we're gonna have Anthony Hopkins put people in his ass. Also,
Anthony Hopkins is coming back.
gotta get it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he's Hannibal Lecter yet because it's the past. It's before the movie.
he's gonna be older.
So he's young. Anthony Hopkins plays a younger version of himself, and he's being inspired to be Hannibal the Cannibal, but because there's a guy named Hannibal Rectum that's shoving people in his ass.
So to be clear,
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins plays him.
Anthony Hopkins plays him too, and he also plays a very young version of himself from the first movie.
Yeah.
You get
and-
the de-aging technology for that.
Right. And
Nah,
I
we'll
thought,
just give him a big lollipop.
I thought Clarice, the boy version of Agent Starling, could be played by my friend Mike. Yeah.
He's been doing some sketches on YouTube for like 6-7
My
years
friend Mike
now.
They're
has a-
real funny.
He's got a Twitch channel, but he got kicked off for saying that he would split Dora the Explorer like a banana. He would peel that bitch. Which, you know, obvious. I'm sure it sounds insane to you. You know, I mean, A, you don't even know her age. B, she's a fucking cartoon.
Those are the two problems he has with it.
So, yeah, Silence of the Wolves.
So anyway, Silence of the Wolves.
No, I don't. I was waiting for you to give me the money before I wrote the screenplay.
Oh, you want me to work for free? Okay. Fuck you. I'm getting out of here.
Fuck you. I'm on the phone, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
I'm
Trying
on
to
the
get...
fucking phone,
In fact,
bitch.
you owe me money for you hearing that idea.
Yeah, if you steal my idea, I swear to God, if I find out that you're doing any kind of sequel or anything with Silence of the Lambs,
It was my idea to do a fucking sequel.
you came anywhere close to the idea of doing anything silent. If a movie called Silence comes out, if a movie about lambs comes out, if something with "of" in the title comes out, if Anthony Hopkins is ever in another movie, then we are going to have capital P problems.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And that's Silence of the
cap.
Wolves.
Silence of the Wolves. That puts a nice cap on
That
it.
puts a nice bow on it.
Oh
Sorry.
fuck,
That's loud in the
loud.
phone.
Maybe that is why people are mad about having to turn up the volume.
Yeah. I guess we've never listened to the show before.
No, not